What is up, guys? I am down at Manasquan Inlet and I am checking out the shore break. Even though I'm hurt, I've been trying to check out the beach and see what kind of action is going on over here. Let's turn our attention to two people that got sucked out the mouth of the inlet on an inflatable kayak and escorted back in by the Marine Police. Dude, they just got sucked out. They were all the way, they were like around the rocks. So, that was nuts. All right, let's check out some surfers making smarter choices in the water.
What's going on?
I just got back my first session with this wrist. I ended up taking out the Pipo out for a little bit. Figured that was the least strenuous on my wrist. My wrist has a slight burning sensation now. It's not super bad. I iced it before. Feels okay. I defrosted some pig's feet actually that I braised in beer and soy sauce. It's not the best presentation. It got a little overcooked, but yeah, these are the pig's feet, and they're like sweet and salty and flavorful. Not any gamey taste at all. And then just white rice. I have some little just peppers on the side in case I wanted spicy. Pig's feet are kind of hard to buy around here, so whenever I see them, I buy them up. I miss eating pig's feet so much. I put some of the juices from the pig's feet onto the rice. Delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. I think if you've never tried cuts like this before, I would totally recommend you try. It's like completely different textures of the meat. I don't know how to explain the taste if you've never had food like this before, but it's like teriyaki bacon. It's so good. You have to make it the right way, and you can't just cook it like normal meat or else it'll have a gamey taste.
Hi, can I have one large mango pineapple refresher?
I had to pull up to Dunkin' today. I forgot to buy tea, so yeah, I don't know. I woke up, ate breakfast, went back to sleep, and now I'm gonna try to surf again. My wrist feels okay today. Its burning sensation has stopped. I think it's gonna be okay. It's 4th of July weekend here, so it's like a huge party, like crazy tourist weekend this week. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go try to body surf a little bit. Hopefully I can find a good parking spot, and then maybe we'll go down to the boardwalk, do something. Maybe we'll have barbecue. I'm not actually sure yet. First, caffeine. In the summer, it gets busy, and on these holidays, it gets super, super busy. The driving style goes from semi-dangerous to like really dangerous, I feel like, because people are just down here, they're all hyped up, a lot of people are drunk, like, it just gets like kind of wild compared to how it normally is. It should be an interesting drive over there. I don't think we're gonna hit traffic going down to the beach, but coming back, there's definitely gonna be a ton of traffic.
Hay tecnología que está disponible, que está ahí, que si una compañía tiene el monopolio.
So, I don't actually speak Spanish, but I'm trying to learn slowly and very unmotivatedly, and I feel like I picked up some Spanish. So I've been driving around for probably like, I don't know, it seems like an hour. It hasn't been an hour yet, but I've made at least like 5 or 6 laps around this area trying to find a parking spot, and I keep seeing spots, but then I keep missing them and they get taken. And it's so hot in this fucking car. Oh my goodness. GoPro battery is about to die. Please leave. Been driving around for probably almost an hour. Actually now, I think I might have just scored the best spot in the whole entire place. Thank you. Thank you. It's so hot in here. There's been multiple people just staring me down as I'm waiting for this spot. Pretty incredible. I know. I'm surprised too, but you know, if you have the patience, sometimes you can win. Sometimes you can win big. Guys, this is what success looks like. 3rd spot from the beach, and my GoPro's almost dead, but I'm gonna try to take out the Pipo, I think, see how that goes. Maybe go body surf. It's so gosh darn hot. Yeah, so anyway, I'm not gonna film this because my GoPro's almost dead, and yeah, I'm just gonna focus on just keeping my wrist safe. So I'll see when I get back. Alright, so that was a good sesh. I got a bunch of really fun rides. It was just kind of like mushy, connecting to the inside, little wedge kind of action going on. And yeah, it was crowded, but it was fun. Now I'm in bumper to bumper traffic, but I feel much more relaxed. That's the great thing about being in the ocean and about surfing, is that I feel like it makes you feel so much more calm after, and I feel like my ability to like deal with issues becomes much better. Just got back to the house. I'm cooking some food. I ended up picking up some stuff in the supermarket. We're having ribs and rice and stuff, and I'm checking out the garden now. My mom's garden. She's gonna show me it.
So look how nice this looks.
Oh,
So there's your sweet potato
nice. Oh, yeah.
greens. See how
Oh,
they're,
there they go.
look at them.
Awesome.
They're just going wild here. And
Yeah,
look
they're
at
happy.
the squash too. This is zucchini. This is doing really well.
Sweet potato.
And we've got all our nice herbs.
And we have the Thai basil is over here. Oh, that's.
So I mixed. This is the one that's got more of the funky stuff. This has the chamomile.
Oh, this is Thai basil.
And it has the peppermint and the Thai
Right.
basil. And look at the rosemary. So we should.
Yeah, because
mix-
that's the normal basil. This is the
That,
Thai.
I just planted the basil and I got some parsley because I realized we didn't have any parsley. So I got parsley, sage, and basil. And then look at these. These actually have tomatoes on them. These I just picked up today. So there's cherry tomatoes and like a full tomato.
Oh, good job. And that's sweet potatoes.
Yeah, so and then I picked up a couple more pepper plants. I'm going to try them in the pot and see how they do.
We're gonna have some nice sweet potato.
Yeah, but
beans.
look at these. These have just hands down here are taking their sweet time. I don't know what their problem is, but get it together. Get it together here. So the pepper plant in the back looks like it's doing pretty well, but this is the only tomato. The two died, and then there's melons in here which didn't look like they made it. There's a tiny little pepper plant, but I think the tomatoes are settling in here. Now, over here we have our pepper pot. This has got lots of peppers, and we actually have a little pepper growing. Isn't that adorable?
Is that from the one that you just bought, or?
No, it's from ours.
So we grew this one, or you grew it.
Yeah. So that seems to be good because I put all the holes in the side. So now when it rains,
That's a good girl.
on the paddleboard, she'll just stand right between my legs.
Yeah. Girl.
I mean, that's the good part of her being so attached to me. She
Right.
literally will.
Look. Yeah, your dress is nice. I wonder if this mac salad is any good. Doesn't look great.
Very yummy.
Starfish.
So what's the spice in the sauce? It's really good.
Oh, it's gochujang. Very nice.
It's like a different kind of mayonnaise taste.
I know. Yeah, this is not.
I don't know what they do to it.
This is not what I'm looking for. But it's not even made in Hawaii. Channeling my, I'm gonna own one of the outrigger canoes. I'm channeling the outrigger canoe. That's why I bought it.
Oh.
To the outrigger.
Cheers to the outrigger. We've got
Do I have
barbecue sauce.
No.
Here.
Good ribs. I'm headed down to the beach. I'm gonna bring some watermelon. It's 4th of July weekend still. Okay, so we're back in action. Another day at Squan. I am caught at the little drawbridge right now that I always get caught at. Might be a storm rolling in. We had thunder warnings, some like severe weather warnings, but this time of the year, like we have to be like really careful. Watch out for like sudden and severe weather. Somebody got struck by lightning like just last week in New Jersey. I always ease on the side of caution. I know multiple people that have almost gotten struck by lightning. Strategy is, if I see any spot, I'm just gonna take it. Manifest a parking spot. There's people like laying on their horns up here. People are pissed. You
You know, this is kind of a pain in the ass to keep going around and around in circles, but it is good people watching. Got a spot, all good. People are pissed. That's okay. This lady was gonna give me her spot. Everybody was fucking pissed, but I had to back up. And now we're in. So now I'm just waiting because there is actually a cell right above Manasquan. It's the only place in this entire area that has a cell over it is Manasquan. I'll show you. You probably can't really see it that clearly, but that's Manasquan and that's the cell. So I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. It'll probably just blow through. Alright, made it through this session. Wrist feels pretty good. I definitely used it a lot more this time because I was holding the GoPro in my left hand. And it feels a little bit sore, but not like sore in a really bad way. So I'm gonna go home, probably ice it, and yeah, just keep going. Through that cell, like kind of circled around, I assume. And they called everybody out of the water, which was a good call, obviously. Yeah, so now I'm in the car and there's like a fleet of people like coming off of the beach. I'm happy with the weather coming in and we need the rain, but yeah, I just wanted to get a session in and I did, so stoked.
Enough was enough, but clearly there
I was sick. So I originally brought these to the beach. My mom was concerned. No one eats sardines on the beach. That's good. Roasted mushrooms, sausage, and sauce.
So nice. And seriously,
What's up, guys? Next day update. Wrist feels fine. Haven't really been icing it or anything, but it feels good. It was one of those days where you're kind of dehydrated, so you wake up a little earlier than you normally would because you're thirsty. I need to get my oil changed. I don't know how to change the oil, so I'm just gonna go have them change it. To attempt to be the first one to the mechanic, head down to the beach, try to get a session in before work because later in the day there is going to be some thunderstorms, so I just wanted to try to get a session in earlier, but we'll see.
So the mechanic was an hour and a half wait. Even though I got there like right when they opened, absolutely packed. So I guess a lot of people had the same idea. Also, you can see the car isn't moving now. I'm stuck at another bridge. We're lucky we're surrounded by water here, but there's a lot of bridges, and in the summer the boats go under the bridges, and that's why the bridge needs to come up. And yeah. Okay, so made it here, got a parking spot, first loop around. There is almost no parking though, which is really surprising. For little reference, this time last year, I did not have my license yet. I was still in the process of getting it renewed, and so 4th of July, I wasn't over here surfing or anything. I was only surfing closer to my house. So anyway, I'm just like surprised to see that like most of these spots have been filled up, and I don't know if it's probably just people in the rental houses, but it's like, wow, like most of the spots that are not open will never be open like all day, because this is just their parking for where they're staying, which is kind of crazy. That's a lot of people. But it's also crazy when they go to pick up the garbage here in the summer, there's like garbage all over the street, like piles and piles of garbage. It's crazy. The only time that I've seen something like that in the US is in Brooklyn, actually, when I went to visit my friend Corey. You can check out that video too. It's called I'm Moving to New York or something like that. Little clickbait title. I also have a DMV video about how I got my license back. So yeah, definitely check that out. That's one of my best performing videos actually. Session was good. Got a couple clips, I think. I don't know, at least I got some clips with some other people. Met some people down there. Shout outs to the guy that I got a clip of. If I didn't send you the clip, I'll send it to you. I never asked your name, so sorry. I was in a super rush. I don't know if there's gonna be an afternoon session because this weather looks like it's really getting kind of weird. It's gonna be a toss up. But if I do get a second session, it will be my first double session back since I hurt myself. So let's see. Let's see if we can do it today. What's up, guys? I made it back. I am so tired right now. I surfed again, and I ended up breaking the Pipo. Unfortunately, it was so hot today, and obviously I worked too, so I did the double session and I worked. Wrist feels good. I'm gonna keep just riding prone probably for the rest of the week, unless I decide for some reason to try to maybe go paddle. If I decide to get back onto a surfboard this week, I'll probably only be paddling just to see how the paddling feels, because I feel like this kind of motion might be a little bit of an issue. Oh, and also there's been a cool like high tide wedge that I've been surfing, and I did a bit of body surfing with my Scott slippers, and it was super fun. Oatmeal and banana. Look at that, delicious. Vegan smoothie. It tastes so good.